everyone, welcome back to GK Today. I am Sana and in this video we'll cover the current affairs. Before we move ahead, let me inform you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series 2022 in the GK Today's Android application. So if you are looking for the text version of these questions and their explanations along with the interactive quiz, you may consider joining our daily 20 MCQ series in the GK Today Android application. In this course in app, you get daily 20 MCQs, a fortnightly quiz, a monthly revision document, and also category-wise revision e-books that are optimized for reading on mobile. You are also able to access all archives of questions from January 2020 onwards. And let me tell you one more thing. If you want the Hindi version of this session, you can refer to our former channel named as GK Today. The link has been given in the description box from where you can reach to. So without taking much of your time, let's get started. Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 29th of April 2022. Let's start. Which billionaire has struck a deal to buy the global microblogging platform Twitter? So the board of top microblogging company Twitter has agreed to a $44 billion takeover offer from the billionaire Elon Musk. And Elon Musk is the world's richest person according to the Forbes magazine with an estimated net worth of $273.6 billion. And also he runs the electric vehicle maker Tesla and the aerospace firm SpaceX, right? Now coming to the question slide, which country has launched a clinical trial evaluating HIV vaccines based on mRNA platform? Here M stands for messenger. So this is the country USA, which is the first union territory of India to launch its My Government platform. It is the union territory of Jammu and Kashmir. So this has been launched here to implement the Good Governance Index in a better manner. Who recently acquired the Avail Finance, which is a neo-banking platform, in order to expand its financial services offering? This is Ola. And who is the CEO of Ola? Mr. Bhavish Agarwal. Which state or union territory launched the digital school health platform with the assistance of Axis Bank? This is Puducherry. And it has been launched under the National Digital Health Mission. Okay. Don't forget that recently Puducherry has celebrated its first beach festival. Which platform or institution launched the Sabka Vikas Maha Quiz? Answer is My Government, and aim is to create awareness regarding the various government schemes. The International Air Transport Association has created a new platform called IATA Pay in collaboration with which bank? This is the Standard Chartered Bank. Okay, and also don't forget that Citigroup has recently announced that the Axis Bank will be acquiring the Citibank's India consumer business for an amount of $1.6 billion. Okay, so it basically includes retail banking, credit cards, consumer loans, etc. Right? Next question. What is the rank of the India in the CIPRI data on global military expenditure in 2021? So according to new data on global military spending that has been published by CIPRI. What does CIPRI stands for? Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. The total global military expenditure has increased by 0.7% in 2021, and now this value has reached to $2,113 billion. So this was the 7th consecutive year that the spending has increased, and it is the first time that it has crossed $2.1 trillion. Fine. So the 5 largest spenders in 2021 were the USA, then China, after that India, 4th is UK, and then Russia, and together they account for 62% of expenditure. Okay, so what would be the India's rank? It is 3rd. Fine. Now let's see some of the important ranks and indices. Which state is placed at the top spot in the Scotch State of Governance ranking? This state is Andhra Pradesh. Okay, and then further Andhra Pradesh is followed by West Bengal, and then at third it was Odisha. Which is the most innovative educational institute of India in the technical category as per the ARIIA 2021 ranking? This is IIT Madras. And what is this? It is utter ranking of institutions on innovation achievement. Which country has retained its top spot on the latest World Talent Ranking report? It is the country Switzerland. Okay, and then it was followed by Sweden at second place, and at third it was Luxembourg. Okay, and what was the India's rank in this World Talent Ranking report? India was ranked at 56th position. As per the Institute of Human Brands Power Couple Ranking 2021, which couple has topped the list? So this list has been topped by the couple Mukesh Ambani and Nita Ambani. At second place, which couple was there? Deepika Padukone and Ranveer Singh. And at third it was Anushka Sharma and Virat Kohli. Which personality topped the Forbes rankings of 100 most powerful women of the world? So this ranking has been topped by Mackenzie Scott. And in this, our finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman has been ranked at 37th position. Okay, very famous Falguni Nair from Nykaa has been ranked at 88th position, and Kiran Mazumdar Shah has been placed at 72nd place. Okay, also Vice President of USA Kamala Harris, she was at second in this list. According to the IQ Air Pollution Rankings, which city has the worst air quality index? The city is New Delhi, and then New Delhi was followed by Kolkata at second place, and then at third it was Mumbai. Fine. Next question. India has agreed to set up a Trade and Technology Council along with which global association? So India and the European Union recently agreed to establish a Trade and Technology Council, and such a decision to set up the council is the first for India with any of its partners and second for the European Union after the first was done with USA. And the council will serve as a strategic mechanism to address the challenges of ensuring the technology and security amidst the rapid geopolitical changes. Fine. Now coming to the question slide, India signed the Memorandum of Understanding with which country to set up a virtual network center on quantum computing? So India has signed this MOU with the country Finland. And for this purpose, India has also identified 3 top institutes, which are these: IIT Madras, then second is IISER Pune, and third is CDAC Pune. Okay. Which Indian state or union territory has launched a project to set up the hobby hubs in government school? This is New Delhi, and this has been launched in New Delhi to use the school infrastructure in an optimized manner and in an efficient manner, and also to create awareness of extracurricular activities among the children. India signed a Memorandum of Understanding with which country to set up the Maritime Rescue Coordination Center? Answer is Sri Lanka, and this center would be set up in Colombo. Also don't forget that this agreement is a part of Sagar mission, and what the Sagar stands for? Security and growth for all in the region. So basically it will enhance the cooperation on maritime security in both the countries. Right? Next question. Microsoft to set up its 4th data center of India in which city? So Microsoft will set up its 4th data center in the city of Hyderabad. Where are the other 3? In Pune, Mumbai, and in Chennai. Prime Minister Narayan Rane announced to set up the MSME Technology Center at Sindhudurg, Maharashtra with a fund of dash. So expected cost for this is 200 crore rupees. Don't forget that this MSME Technology Center is to be set up in Maharashtra. Next question. Which state has passed the bills to transfer the governor's power in appointing the Vice-Chancellors of state universities to the state? So the Tamil Nadu Assembly has passed two bills that seek to transfer the governor's power in appointing the vice-chancellors of 13 state universities to the state government now. And as per the state government, the bills were required as the governor was disregarding the state government's opinion on the appointments of vice-chancellor. And this argument was also made by the state such as Maharashtra and the West Bengal in the past. Okay. Now talking about some of the important appointments. Who has been appointed as new vice chairperson of Niti Aayog in April 2022? This is Suman K. Berry. Who has been appointed as the principal scientific advisor to the Indian government in 2022? This is Mr. Ajay Kumar Sood. Which cricketer has been appointed as the brand ambassador for Karnataka Brain Health Initiative? So brand ambassador selected for this particular campaign is Robin Uthappa. Who has been appointed as the new UPSC chairman? So now onwards, our new chairman of UPSC is Manoj Soni. Who has been appointed as the new foreign secretary of India? This is Mr. Vinay Mohan Kwatra. Which Indian has been appointed to the United Nations high-level expert group on net zero emission commitment of non-state entities? This is Arunabha Ghosh. Fine. Next question. Which country's panel designated India as the country of particular concern? So United States Commission on International Religious Freedom, which is an independent and bipartisan American government agency, has recommended for the third year in a row that India should be designated a country of particular concern. And it is the category of governments that perform most poorly on religious freedom criteria. Okay. So as many as 15 countries were recommended for this designation in its annual report, including Pakistan, China, Iran, North Korea, Russia, Saudi Arabia, etc. Okay. So correct answer would be USA. Now let's see question slide. In 2021, which country recorded the highest real-time transactions of up to $48.6 billion? So as per the ACI Worldwide Report, India's real-time transactions touched $48.6 billion, which is almost 3 times of China with 18 billion transactions, which is at second place. So India's real-time transaction also recorded 7 times greater than the combined real-time payment volume of US, Canada, UK, France and Germany. So correct answer would be India. Which country funds the global consortium for developing a battery passport, which is a common standard for disclosing data on the batteries? So Germany funds the global consortium for developing a battery passport, which is a common classification and standard for gathering and disclosing data on the batteries. So the consortium of car makers and the battery producers has received nearly 8.2 million euros of government funding, and now it will develop a battery passport to trace the content and carbon footprint of batteries there in Europe. Kerala signed a memorandum of understanding with which country for the Cosmos Malabaricus project? So Kerala and the Netherlands have signed this MOU for the Cosmos Malabaricus project to help illustrate the history of the southern state in the 18th century. So this agreement also aims to establish the paint academics at 2 Kerala cities, which are these Kollam and Malappuram, and it aims to make the digitized Dutch archival material accessible to the international scholars and the people of Kerala. Okay, don't forget that also Netherlands is the host for this year Invictus Games. Trilateral Development Corporation Fund is a new diplomatic initiative of which country? So Union Ministry of External Affairs has recently launched a platform called TDC, and this fund would involve private sectors with the state support for investment in the Indo-Pacific region and in other region. So it aims to provide an alternative to the China's Belt Road Initiative, which is a global infrastructure development strategy. And UK offers 5G, nuclear and high-speed rail technologies for the Belt Road Initiative. Answer is India. Strontium, which was seen in the news recently, is a hacking group of which country? So from a decade, this hacking group was found to be active in Ukraine and in various other countries. So correct answer is Russia. Which country's space agency released the Space Equity Action Plan? This is the country USA. And it has been released to make the space more accessible for the underprivileged state. Emmanuel Macron has won the presidential election of which country? So recently he has won the presidential election of the country France. Okay. Next question. Which space company organized the first ever all-private crewed mission to visit the International Space Station? So SpaceX Dragon capsule named as Endeavour and the AX-1 crew launched atop on SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket on 8th of April, and with this it became the first ever all-private crewed mission to visit the station. So this AX-1 mission has left the International Space Station. So this mission was organized by Houston company Axiom Space, and it is led by Lopez Alegria, who is a former NASA astronaut. Okay. Let's see some of the space related current affairs. Which is the first country to announce a ban on missile test against the space satellite? This country is USA, because it believed that already the countries have created so much space debris and now this process had to be stopped. Which state launched its space tech framework and hosted the launch event on Metaverse? This is the state Telangana. Shenzhou 13 is the longest crewed space mission of which country? Answer is China. India signed a new space situational awareness arrangement with which country? This country is USA. When is the International Day of Human Space Flight commemorated every year? So we observe this day on 12th of April. Which company has handed over the first set of Gaganyaan hardware to the Indian Space and Research Organization? This is Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Okay. Next question. Which Union Ministry implements the Unnat Bharat Abhiyan 2.0? Actually, in the year 2018, the Ministry of Human Resources and Development, also called as Ministry of Education, launched the Unnat Bharat Abhiyan 2.0, and it has completed now 4 successful years. So it was launched with the vision to bring the transformational change in the rural development process, and UBA 2.0 is the challenge mode of Unnat Bharat Abhiyan program, where all the higher education institutions are required to willingly adopt at least 5 villages. Right? Let's see some of the important ministries that were in news recently. Which Union Ministry implements the Rashtriya Gram Swaraj Abhiyan? So this has been implemented by Ministry of Panchayati Raj. Which Union Ministry implements the PM Daksh Yojana? What does Daksh stands for? Dakshata and Kushalta Sampann Hitgrahi Yojana, and this is to be implemented by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Which is the nodal agency to implement the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana? This is the National Health Authority. Which state implements the Mukhyamantri Bagwani Bima Yojana? This scheme is from Haryana. And under this scheme, farmers are basically compensated if their crops are damaged due to any type of natural calamity. By implementing the E-Vidhan program, which state became the first to have a paperless assembly? This is Nagaland. Which Indian state or union territory implements the Mukhyamantri Park Saundaryakaran Yojana? Answer is New Delhi, and aim is to beautify the roads and parks up to the international standard. Fine. Next question. Who won the 2022 Laureus World Sportsman and Sportswoman of the Year award? So Formula 1 World Champion Max Verstappen and Jamaican Olympic Sprint Queen Elaine Thompson-Herah have been named as 2022 Laureus World Sportsman and Laureus World Sportswoman of the Year respectively. Also, Italian men's football team won their second Laureus Team of the Year award, while the global tennis sensation Emma Raducanu received the Laureus Breakthrough of the Year award. Fine. Now let's see some of the important tournaments and events. Which state's e-proposal system has won the Champion Project Award in the United Nations WSIS Prizes 2022? This state is Meghalaya. Which country won the Lock Shields 2022 Cyber Defense Exercise? Answer is the country Finland. Nobel Prize winner Jose Ramos Horta has won the presidential election of which country? So he is now the president of Timor-Leste. Which Indian chess player won the La Roda International Open Chess Tournament? This is D. Gukesh. Already I have told you many times about the grandmasters that you have to remember. Don't forget that our 70th grandmaster is Raja Ritvik, 71st grandmaster is Sankalp Gupta from the state Maharashtra, 72nd grandmaster is Mitrabha Guha, and latest and 73rd grandmaster is Bharat Subramaniam from the state Tamil Nadu. Okay, so there are total 73 grandmasters in India, in which 2 are female as well. Okay, which state won the Best State Award at the National Water Awards 2022? This state is Uttar Pradesh. Which racing driver won the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix 2022? It is Max Verstappen. Okay. Next question. How many medals did India win in the Asian Wrestling Championship 2022? So the Indian team ended its campaign at Asian Wrestling Championship 2022 with a total of 17 medals, in which 1 was gold, 5 were silver and 11 were bronze. Okay. So on the final day, India's freestyle wrestler Deepak Punia and Vicky bagged the silver medal and bronze medal respectively, and Indian team won in all the categories of Greco-Roman, women's freestyle and men's freestyle. Okay, so correct answer would be 17. Now let's see some of the important championships. Which team won the men's title in the 71st Senior National Basketball Championship? This is Tamil Nadu. Which country is the winner of the 2022 SAFF Under-18 Women's Championship? Answer is India. Which Indian won the second place in the All England Open Badminton Championship 2022? This is Lakshya Sen. Which city is the host of Senior National Chess Championship 2022? This city is Kanpur. Which Indian state is the host of second SAAF and the National Cross Country Athletics Championship? Answer is Nagaland. Jhili Dhala Behra, who won a gold medal in the Commonwealth Championship, is associated with which sport? Answer is weightlifting. Fine. Next question. What is the theme of the World Intellectual Property Day 2022? So this day is celebrated on 26th of April to raise awareness of the impact of how patents, copyright, trademarks and design affect our daily life. And headquarters of World Intellectual Organization lies in Geneva in Switzerland, and it is one of the 15 specialized agencies of the United Nations. So theme for this year is IP and Youth Innovating for a Better Future. Fine. Now let's see some of the important days and themes. When is the International Chernobyl Remembrance Day observed every year? Actually on 26th of April, every year this day is observed to mark the nuclear accident that occurred in Chernobyl in Ukraine in the year 1986. So this disaster is considered to be the biggest nuclear accident in the world. Hence the United Nations decided to mark the International Chernobyl Remembrance Day to highlight the impact of this incident. So correct answer would be 26th of April. When is the International Day of Multilateralism and Diplomacy for Peace celebrated? It is observed on April 24. Which state government has announced to observe December 18 as Minorities' Rights Day? It is Tamil Nadu. And also Tamil Nadu has decided to observe the birth anniversary of Bhimrao Ambedkar as Equality Day. Can you tell me which day is this? Do let me know in the comments. What is the theme of the World Book and Copyright Day 2022? So we observed this day on 23rd of April, and the theme for this year was Read So You Never Feel Low. The United Nations celebrate the English Language Day on 23rd of April in honor of which English author? So this day is observed in honor of William Shakespeare. As per the official data, which state generated the most biomedical waste per day in 2020? This is the state Kerala. Okay. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Minu Zatsana signing off.